Hey everyone, this is Kim with Heart Market, and I just wanted to create an introduction video on mindful parenting. I feel very called to do this based on the recent shooting. We just had another shooting here in Colorado, and I have a lot of thoughts on this, but really it does come back to mindfulness and the relationship that we have with our children, and really having a very close pulse on that connection, and really being able to discern if our children need help. So I feel very called to roll out a series kind of extending the mindfulness, and I have a lot of experience working with children. I actually was in education, started working in schools in 1999, and recently stepped away in 2017. Not only was I a classroom teacher, I was a interventionist, worked with a lot of children with different behavioral needs, and I also have the role of administrator, so really coaching teachers and parents on really mindfulness in the classroom, how to build community, how to build relationships, how to really connect with children and build that sense of safety in a community. But that also goes into the family situation, of course. I do have one child as well, so I've got my parent hat on, and not only am I so blessed to guide my kiddo on this life in his journey, but he also has some special needs. So I just have a lot of different tools and tips and ways of communicating, ways of parenting, motivating children, cracking through, that hard shell. If you have a child who isn't really opening up, there's just so many things to share, and I'm constantly learning in my parenting journey. And so I just think it's time. I think it's time that I start sharing the things that I know, the things that I have witnessed working. I have some amazing stories of children who really other educators thought were hopeless and didn't have a lot of faith that they would be able to interact with other students or adults in a school community. And I had some amazing breakthroughs with those children. I understand what schools have on their plates. I understand what parents have on their plates. And I just think it's time we start coming together and sharing how to connect with our children, parent in a loving way, parent in a way that gives them tools and skills to cope. And I'm constantly learning too, so I'm not coming from the place of I have it all figured out, because it's a constant journey. My son now is 15, and so man, those early years were really comfortable for me, because I being an early childhood developmental specialist, that was my area of, okay, I got this, I get this. This feels so comfortable to me. Middle school and now high school years are more challenging. Because we have all kinds of social pressures, hormones, things like that in play. But let's just please come together and come up with solutions, learn and grow from each other, and try to reconnect with each other as parents, reconnect with our children, and truly tap into their heart centers. We put so much on their little plates. We keep them so busy, so overwhelmed. School is stressful with high stakes testing and college career readiness and things that are good, but their little lives are way maxed out and stressed out. So if we can create a home environment where they feel safe, they feel like they can connect with the adults in their lives, come to us when they truly are struggling with choices that they're making. Parenting is just different than it was. It just is. Our kids are exposed to so much, and we need to make sure there's filters in place. We need to make sure there's communications in place, so when things do happen, when they are afraid, when they're not sure what to do, when maybe they have thoughts go through their mind that are dangerous, that are not safe, there's a plan in place. Gotta get a plan in place so that when kids don't know what to do, oh yeah, there is. I do know what to do. Mom and dad helped me come up with a plan. Aunt helped me come up with a plan. So mindful living series. We're stretching this into parenting. Cannot wait to get this rolling. I actually created a curriculum for the Body Mind Institute on parenting in the 21st century. So I'm going to pull that back out, take a look at it, see what little nuggets I have in there that I need to be reminded of. So stay tuned. We have more coming up. I'm really excited about this. It's just time. So please join me on this journey. I'm so excited to learn and grow together so that we can give our children the tools that they need to be successful in the world that we have created. All my very best to you.